Ladies and gentlemen, take a deep breath. Close your eyes, pinch yourself, now open them. Many of you guys may think I'm crazy, but that is literally what I did when I saw this post right here on Twitter from the Marvel Future Fight team. What kind of insanity is this? I've refreshed this page so many times that I've lost track. I just cannot understand what is going on. You guys are going to have to forgive me if my voice is elevated or if I come off as very rambly in this video. But if you've watched my video, I'm sure you've been subjected to it, right, before. But man, what is going on right here? This is coming out of nowhere. This is a complete 360, 180, whatever you want to call it. Curveball if I ever seen one from the Marvel Future Fight team. And this is actually the third sneak peek. 3 of what's presumably going to be 5 sneak peeks for V550. The first 2 sneak peeks, let me remind you guys, included new characters, Arrow and Swordmaster. The second sneak peek included a new uniform for Luna Snow, White Fox, and Crescent. Those 2 sneak peeks, they make sense. They go well together. Agents of Atlas update. However, the third sneak peek right here makes absolutely no sense. It's a mutant update and an Agent of Atlas update together? This is pure insanity, pure madness, and I am living for it. Honestly, boys, this is coming out of nowhere. So we got to talk about this, man. Let's see what the Marvel Future Fight team has to say right here. So the message goes, these mutant rivals will have to work together to overcome the challenges in the V550 update. Tell us whose uniform you look forward to owning the most. And right here, we have 5 characters. One that's clear as day to be getting a new uniform, and that's Rogue. And I'm sure all of us in the Marvel Future Fight community can agree that this is long overdue, and this is a uniform that will be bought day 1. No exception. No matter how good or bad it is, it's definitely being bought. Rogue, Sugar, I'm coming for you. And honestly, this is really, really exciting for me because there's one uniform in all of Marvel Future Fight that I absolutely despise, and it's actually Rogue's Age of Apocalypse uniform. I think that thing looks ugly, even though it's from the comics. I think it looks ugly. So this one right here, looking as beautiful as it looks, man, I am living for it. But that's not even the juicy part. Right beside her, back to back like we on the cover of Lethal Weapon. Woo! Right beside Rogue is my baby, as you all know, Scarlet Witch. I'll accept your request in a sec. Boys, my baby Scarlet Witch is featured here, which could only mean one thing. Well, I guess it could mean 2. Scarlet Witch is getting a new uniform, or she's getting her tier 3 finally, or both. Man, that is madness. It's truly mental because we've had so many expensive tier 3s this year alone, but I am living for Scarlet Witch's tier 3. If it doesn't come now, I'm expecting it to come next year when she gets her Scarlet Witch in Vision TV show. I wasn't expecting Netmarble to do anything for Scarlet Witch until the TV show gets released for Disney+. So this is, again, out of left field for me. However, boys, let's move on from my baby Scarlet Witch for a little bit. We'll come back to her in a second. Just behind Rogue is none other than Vision. And many of us have been wondering just where the hell is the Vision rework that we were promised months ago. And it seems like it is finally here. And it seems like Netmarble is going to be doing exactly what they did for Hyperion when he got his rework. They're going to be giving Vision his rework and giving him a uniform at the exact same time so that they can cash in on the hypeness of the character. I don't like these type of reworks personally because I feel like if they put so much work into reworking the character, overshadowing that with a uniform just rubs me the wrong way, because it makes it feel as though they left some things out of the rework just to sell it to us on a uniform, if you understand where I'm coming from. Nonetheless, I am very happy, and I am looking forward to seeing just how much they have improved on our beloved Vision, because this is the second rework that Vision is actually receiving. So hopefully this rework is actually good enough, no uniform needed, to make him a worthwhile character. However, moving on to the shadowy figure in the middle, rocking glasses and what looks like horns, but it's probably goggles, whatever, man. It is none other than my boy Pietro. Oh my goodness, what is you saying to me? Pietro could possibly be getting a uniform or a tier 3 or both. It's pure madness here. I would personally prefer if Rogue got tier 3 and a uniform. I don't think Quicksilver needs to be touched now, but then again, if he doesn't get touched now, when will he, since he's dead in the MCU? Honestly, there's just so much in this right here. This one picture, there's just so much packed into it that it really, truly blows my mind, guys. And off to the right, many of you guys are thinking this is Zorn, Beast, or who I think it is, Sabretooth. My boy Victor could actually be getting a new uniform, and this is absolutely amazing. I've been waiting for a uniform for this guy. I was hoping that something was going to be coming for him soon. I definitely was not expecting it to be this soon. Imagine if he gets a uniform and a tier 3, because I would personally prefer anybody around Scarlet Witch besides her to get tier 3, just because she's so expensive. But in addition to that, I would personally prefer if it was a speed or a combat tier 3 for this month, because we haven't gotten a speed tier 3 in almost a year. The last combat tier 3 was a couple months ago, and the last one was literally this month. Well, I guess last month. Still, man, so much going on here. I will accept all of your requests in a second, boys. This is pure madness. I want to know what you guys are thinking. Get down there in the comment section. We're going to jump over to Marvel Future Fight and check out what CM Fragment had to say in a minute, because this is absolutely mental. 3 sneak peeks, 2 linked together amazingly, perfectly, makes a lot of sense. This one comes out of nowhere, especially when you consider the fact that they have to come together to overcome some type of challenges. What challenges? The only thing I can think of is possibly these guys coming together to go against Apocalypse, because of the fact that if Rogue is getting level 70, right, because new uniform, new update with her involved, it definitely means she's getting level 70. It leaves Apocalypse as the only mutant currently in the game that doesn't have level 70. So to me, it seems as though these guys could be coming together to stand against Apocalypse. And if that's the case, could that possibly mean, right, new World Boss Ultimate stages for Scarlet Witch, Quicksilver, and Apocalypse? There's just so much that we can unpack from just this one simple photo right here. Pure madness, and I am living for it. Now, if this is a new uniform for Scarlet Witch, it's going to be very interesting to see what they do for her, especially considering the fact that her Infinity War uniform is just absolutely amazing already. But I'm rambling. Let's go take a look at what CM Fragment had to say. All right, boys, so we're over in Marvel Future Fight, and this is the post right here from CM Fragment. The message goes, "Greetings, agents. This is CM Fragment of the Marvel Future Fight team. I've heard that a group of mutants has teamed up to create a new team based on the intel that I gathered. Scarlet Witch and Rogue are behind the creation of this new team. I need to gather more information about why this team was created. Who's Rogue and Scarlet Witch looking for?" That's a good question. Who are they looking for? The only thing I can tell you is this image right here, these characters being together, it only makes sense for this to be an Uncanny update. But at the exact same time, what does the Uncanny X-Men have to do with the Agents of Atlas? Who's fighting against who? Are the Agents of Atlas going against these guys? They're going to get dusted. They're going to get smoked. Like even Shang-Chi coming in can't save them, and Shang-Chi is just pure savage, right? I'm just saying, boys, what exactly is going on here? Two heroes with their backs against each other, back to back like they on the cover of Lethal Weapon. I can see other heroes looming around them. Prepare yourself, agents, for the October update. And honestly, boys, if all of this is coming in one update and not like a part one, part two type of deal, that's insane. And I can definitely understand why the wait period between this coming update and the last one was so long, or is so long, because this is a lot. This is a lot. 2 new characters confirmed, and we still have 2 sneak peeks to go, right? What is this? 8 new uniforms? If everybody here is getting a uniform, plus the 3 that we seen yesterday, that's 8 new uniforms. We don't see this many uniforms unless it's a big movie like Avengers, Infinity War, or Endgame. And also at the exact same time, I have to calm myself down and think very carefully about what just happened with the members of the Phoenix 5. We only got 5 uniforms, and from that 5, only 2 of them, Cyclops and Colossus, seem like they got the attention of the development team. So with 8 uniforms possibly here, it makes me wonder how much of this is going to be copy-paste and how much of this is going to be real work. Because 8 uniforms is definitely more than 5. And if they messed up so badly with 5 uniforms, what's going to be different this time? I don't want to be a Debbie Downer. I don't want to like ruin the hype for you guys, but we always have to check ourselves, because when it comes to Netmarble, they can shoot it. They can hit it out the park like no problem. But sometimes, man, like it's hit or miss with these guys, no pun intended. And they've been missing a lot this year. And I'm hoping that if all of these guys are getting uniforms, that they actually took the time to invest into each of them individually and gave them exactly what they needed, especially Rogue and Vision. But I would definitely love to see something major for Victor as well, if this is indeed Victor. I don't think it's Beast. Beast already got a new uniform this year and it's not good. Sure, he could use another one, a better one, but I don't think it's Beast. I definitely think it is Victor. And honestly, if Victor gets a uniform, I think at tier 2, probably even at level 60, if the uniform is good, he's probably going to be better than a tier 3 Wolverine, because he's already pretty close. So that's just mental. Like seriously, boys, so much to unpack from just a simple photo here. How does all of this tie into the Agents of Atlas? I have no clue. If you guys know, let me know in the comment section, because this is mind-boggling. Shout out to Netmarble, man. They definitely know how to stir the pot. They definitely know how to stir the pot. How you mean you're going to give us 2 sneak peeks? Let us think we're getting an Agent of Atlas update. People are going to riot. And then out of nowhere, mutants. Like, what? Like, did they just like fall back after they seen that people weren't too hyped about the Agent of Atlas? They're like, what always sells? What always gets people hyped up? Mutants. Okay, mutants it is. Vision rework, they've been asking for that. Let's throw them in too. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just want to know, man, how all this gonna come together, and how does all of this tie into that trailer that we got at New York City Comic-Con? So many questions, so little answers. We definitely have to stay tuned for the 4th sneak peek and the 5th one, because this is definitely going to be something major. For real, for real. Anyways, boys, we're going to wrap it up right here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Just wanted to leave you guys with my thoughts on all this madness. Truly, it's madness. Let me know how you guys are feeling, and I will catch y'all in the next one. New uniform for Rogue, uniform for Vision, rework, uniform for Quicksilver, who doesn't need one, uniform for Scarlet Witch, possible tier 3, uniform for Victor, or it could be Beast, or it could be Zorn, since he's an Asian mutant. Maybe that's how this is all tying together. I do not know. Either way, it's looking like it's gonna be a giant update for sure, for sure. So I'm looking forward to this. And if this is indeed what we are getting, and it doesn't tie in with Apocalypse, when is Apocalypse going to be getting his just desserts. Where is this guy? Because we've all basically been waiting for him to. Where is he? Right here. Big blue bastard. Anyways, we've all been waiting for him to get his moment to come back. But man, is this finally the time? It would be amazing, truly amazing, if Apocalypse got tier 3 this update. That would be dope if he got a uniform and a tier 3. But man, I don't know how Neymar was going to be able to manage all of this if they couldn't manage getting Magic and Emma Frost right in a much smaller update. Anyways, boys, I'm gonna wrap it up here. Thank you guys so much for watching, letting me ramble a little bit here. I just want to hear from you guys. Are you excited? And also at the exact same time, if you are excited, what are you most excited for? Leave it in the comments. I'm out. Peace.